Hi, Jenny from crafttestdummies.com here, and today I want to take just a few moments of your time to talk to you about Sparkle Texture Effect from Martha Stewart. I'm going to bring that in so you can see it. Yes. So I was very lucky to receive a very nice package of different Martha Stewart products to review, and this was one of them I was really interested in. It is a paste, and I'm going to open up the jar and show it to you. Look at that. Kind of looks like cold cream, but it's really chunky. It's really chunky and thick. There's some on the palette, and it's very grainy as well. It has a very slushy type texture. I'll show you a little bit there on the palette knife. As you can see, it's really thick, and it's not falling off. And it is, like I said, kind of milky and slushy and a little sparkly, and it has glitter in it. So what you can do is, this is a product that you will not apply with a paintbrush. You will most certainly want to apply with a craft knife. And here is a little smear that I put on a piece of craft paper. And the reason why I used the craft paper was so that you could see that if you apply it thinly, like up in here in this corner, it's over here, you will see just some glitter. If you use the more impasto or thicker application, you are going to get some really thick, chunky texture. See how thick that is? I mean, you can really spread that on there. So it kind of looks like sparkly snow to me. It really does. So I used it on a couple of projects. One was this holiday ornament box that I made, and you can see that I applied it on both sides of the box, all the way around the bottom. So here it is on both sides. Let me center that for you. There you go. So then when you put it together, it looks like there's snowfall all around the bottom of the box. I also used it on this little holiday box, and it's harder to see here, but on this one, rather than just applying it freehand with a palette knife, I actually used a Martha Stewart stencil. And again, it's really kind of hard to catch that, but you see the outside metallic snowflake, but inside there's another snowflake that I used with the stencil. And I just laid the stencil down, applied the sparkle texture over the top using a palette knife, carefully lifted up the stencil, and then let it dry. Here's the thing that I've learned about working with Sparkle Texture Effect is that it does take some time. This is not like paint. You're not going to be able to apply it and then 30 minutes later move on to the next step. No. What you're going to do is leave yourself 24 hours for this to really dry carefully. And the reason why I know this is because I kind of rushed on my ornament box here, and I started painting the other side after about 4 hours, and it smished it flat. That's very disappointing. What we like about the Texture Effect gel is that it gives you that thick, chunky, snowy effect, and you don't want it to get all flat and smushy. So that's my best advice. You can apply it, like I said, with a palette knife, use the stencil, but then let it really dry, and what you will get when you're done is that nice, thick, chunky, snowy effect that will stick to cardboard, cardstock, paper. It only wrinkled this a little bit. This is cardstock when it was wet, and then it flattened back out when it was dry. I did a glass ornament. I let it dry for about 2 weeks and cure, and then I ran it through the dishwasher, and it stayed on the glass ornament. So I'm seeing some blue mason jars in my future with snowy effect around the rim. Yay! So anyways, it's a fun product. I encourage you to give it a try, especially over the winter holiday season. If you live in one of those climates where you don't get snow, Sparkle Texture Effect from Martha Stewart Paints by Plaid is going to be a fun substitute for you. So anyways, that's my little overview. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video review, please check out my blog, www.crafttestdummies.com. Thanks so much and have a crafty day. Bye-bye.